Hey guys, welcome to Ask Jaclyn. I'm Jaclyn St James here to answer your questions. Well, recently I have asked you guys to whatever you because I've had a lot of people ask me questions about my personal life and just a whole bunch of things in general. So I had put out a thing on Facebook and my webpage, and if there were some questions that you wanted to know about me, to go ahead and ask. So I took 25 random questions, and I do mean random because I didn't even look at all of them. I just pick, copy, paste, and I put them on paper. So some of them I've read, some of them I don't know. So, like I said, I got it all here for you, and it's not a script today. So I'm just going to read the question, and I'm going to answer because these are the questions that you guys wanted to know. So, okay, first one. Who influenced you to do drag? Well, I actually, oh my God, I've been pretty much pretending I was doing drag in my room back in the day when I was young. But there was a friend of mine who used to do drag, and it was a Halloween thing. And I basically, we went out for Halloween, and somebody turned around and said, you look really good. You should do that. You should do this more often. So I was just like, man, whatever. And then the next year it was like Halloween again, and same thing. I got a lot of comments. So I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it, and just went out. But it would be my friend CJ. He used to be a drag queen, and it just kind of went from there. Okay, question number two: who are your role models for your drag persona? Okay, well, I always tell everybody I have three. I like the put together look of Marilyn Monroe. I think that she was just a beautiful woman. She was not perfect, but she was very, very beautiful. And I like the whole glamour look of that. I don't do really long hair. This is as long as I really go. I don't think I look good in long hair. So um, I do that with her. And then the other one is Jaclyn Kennedy. Um, no, I did not get my name from her. I actually got my name from Jaclyn Smith because I didn't like the spelling of Jaclyn Kennedy. It just seemed like it was dated. It was just long, and people are gonna mess it up. And Jaclyn Smith, it was just it was a shorter version. It looked more contemporary, so I went with that one. But anyway, back to that. Jaclyn Kennedy. I like the way she does. She was very particular on certain things like dinner parties and just the way everything was put together. She thank you notes and just things like that. I'm very particular when it comes to things like that. There's been a couple times where I've gone to clubs and I've been treated very well, and I've sent a thank you note, or when I used to do my show Rants and Raves, where I'd go and rate different companies, I would go ahead and send them a note as well. It's just something, I don't know. It's just a lot of I read up on a lot of stories of Jaclyn Kennedy, and it was just something I liked, and it fit with me. And I think the other one, the last one, which is my current person that I like to go with, is Princess Diana. I absolutely love her. I think her fashion was just unbelievable. It was beautiful. It was timeless, sometimes, but just the elegance about her, the shyness. Because me and her, I read her book, and me and her, we in our lives are just. It's so funny how we're almost the same, but she had a lot better than I did. But you know, it's just weird. She's shy and just things that you'll probably learn today in some of the questions. Okay, so those are the three. Let's see. Number three. What is it like to be Jaclyn St. James? Well, okay. Now there are drag queens out there, and I don't really consider myself a drag queen. I never really liked that term, but I consider myself a female impersonator. Because I don't think I do the big hair. I don't do the makeup. I don't dance on stage. I don't roll around in evening gowns. I don't do splits. I can't do a split. Or at least I never tried. But I don't think I'd want to. I'd be too afraid. But I I would have to say being Jaclyn St. James. Well, Jaclyn St. James is a very busy woman. She holds a full time job. She has a son, and my son is a four-legged son, Emmett. And I have a lot going on in my life, and I never forget Jaclyn St. James. Whether it's club promoting, talking to my friends on Facebook. I'm on Facebook 24/7. It's on my phone. It's glued to my ear, which that is something I will be toning down just a little. But yeah, Facebook. I never thought that I would be this busy on Facebook. But between my 5 shows and everything, just there's so much going on, and she's just a very busy person. And she loves her community, she loves her family, she loves her friends, and she wants world peace. But I mean that's Jaclyn St James. So okay, um, what was your favorite Halloween costume? Well, I actually have two, both drag, of course. The first one is when I was dating a girl. I did drag. I was Whoopi Goldberg as Sister Act. There was this Whoopi Goldberg mask, and it was one of those character masks, and I had the black robe, and I made the little white thing for the nun's outfit, and little cross, and of course high heels and a microphone. But that was one of my favorites. Everyone loved that costume. And then the other one, which I recently did about 2 years ago, was a bride. I never thought in my wildest days that I would ever get to wear a wedding gown, and well, I found this beautiful wedding dress online, eBay actually, and I won it for $50. It was this big ball gown. It was just incredible. It was beautiful, and it fit perfectly. And the only thing I wish I did is I wish I did blonde hair instead of brown, but you know how it is. But anyway, yeah, bride. That was I had my best friend Sandy Shores, or I like to call her Sandy Bottoms. She she was my bridesmaid, and for those out there, yes, his name is Todd. I won't give last names, but I love you, Todd. But yeah, she was my bridesmaid, and then I had his roommate, which was David, and he was my groom. Um, he looked like a leprechaun. He had this black hat and the tuxedo, and he had the red hair and the beard. It was funny, but he was cute. And I thank both of them for doing that. It was a great year. Okay, so let's see. Number 5. This is actually a personal question from Judy in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Me and her used to work together at Kirkland's. She wanted to know, will Jaclyn St. James ever marry? Well, honestly, Jaclyn St. James has been married. I got married to a guy probably before it was even the big thing to do. Rick and I got married in Key West on the beach, and a year later, I walked out of the relationship. And then that was it. Just wasn't for me. But will Jaclyn St. James ever marry again? Well, after all the relationships that she's had and I've had and everything else, and this whole thing going on in my life right now, I really don't have time for boyfriends or relationships, and I kind of want one, but I don't know if I want to go through all that drama again. Everybody that I know is in relationships is nothing but drama, and I got enough drama in my life than to have to deal with that. But to answer your question, Judy, yes, I think Jaclyn would love to get married. Now, would Jaclyn wouldn't walk down the aisle in a Vera Wang? Well, maybe. Just depends. No, I would get married again. If I found the right one. And this one's got to be rich, tall, dark, handsome, love to have fun, loves to cut up, likes to be adventurous, likes to dance, likes to drink, likes to go on the beach, likes roller coasters, likes amusement parks, likes parties. I want it all. So until I find that person, I'm going to be single for quite some time. Okay, number 6. This was another question. I forgot who it was from. How do you stay so beautiful and so positive? Beauty. Well, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I don't think I'm pretty. I don't think I'm a beautiful boy. I don't think I don't find myself beautiful. But I notice that anytime I do go somewhere, I'm always getting compliments. So, I guess you guys like me. Thank you. As for being positive, I am so not positive. I am negative about everything in my life. Every single thing. I'm a negative person. I'm just a very negative person. And it wouldn't be Jaclyn St. James or Sean if I wasn't negative. And all my friends and family and coworkers and everybody will know that I'm not. But I guess when I'm Jaclyn, Jaclyn is always positive. So I guess that's my alter ego in that sense. She's a very positive girl. Yes. Anything can be done. Okay. Let's see. What is your favorite holiday? Well, it used to be Christmas, and I used to go so crazy with Christmas excuse me, so crazy that I used to have a fireplace, a 6-foot Christmas tree in my bedroom at home when I was a kid. Yes, I was that much into Christmas. But as the years have gone by, I'm more happy with Halloween. I love Halloween. I just, it's a time where you can express yourself in any different way. We have a fun party here in Wilton Manors. If you guys out there don't know, where I'm from, but it's an incredible block party. It's huge, and like at least 5,000 people, if not more, come out with music and costumes and parties, and it's just fabulous. And but my second holiday would probably be Thanksgiving. I love cooking Thanksgiving. Just something about it's the only time that Jaclyn likes to cook. No, I've never had a Thanksgiving party as Jaclyn. Maybe one year, but that year she wouldn't cook. It's too hot. But I do a good turkey. It's very moist, and you can actually check that out in one of my videos, how to do a moist turkey. People love that video. But and I do it as Sean. So if you want to see what Sean looks like, anyway. Yeah, so Thanksgiving is my second holiday. Halloween would be my first. Okay, well, and Thanksgiving, not only that, because I just love tradition, and I love that, watching the parade, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I don't know, it's just the fall and just everything, it's just nice. And it's a favorite time of year in Florida for me. Okay, number 8, okay, now we're going to get into some serious questions. What is your favorite sexual position? Okay, well, you guys asked, and I'm going to give it to you. My favorite position, well, I'm a bottom. I have topped before, but I prefer to bottom. And I actually like, I like the doggy position, yes, or on my stomach. I just find them to be my favorite. So there you go. Now you've heard it. Yes, I'm blushing, and it's not the blush. Okay, number 9. What is your favorite movie of all time? Oh, wow. I have so many movies. I'm a movie freak, and if I love the movie, I'm going to learn the words. And 9 to 5 is one of my all-time favorite. Mommy Dearest. Oh my God, First Wives Club. They're all women movies. See, this is just a whole thing ever since I was growing up. But there's so many movies. But oh, and Big Business with Lily Tomlin and Bette Midler. I just love them. But yeah, or Beaches. I love movies that make me cry. I watch Lifetime, and it's like it's happening to me. I get so involved in these movies, and I'll sit there crying, bawling my eyes out. I still remember there was this Valerie Bertinelli movie, and her kid was stolen. And I'll tell you, I even know the title, and I just watched it recently on YouTube. It's on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing. It's called Rockabye. It's just something. Her son's stolen from her, and they're gonna sell him on the black market, and there's this part where she's at JFK and they're just getting ready to board the plane, and she finds him, Sonny, and they just hug and they twirl in the terminal. It's just so fabulous. But I had to have my tissues. Okay. Oh, here's another one of those. Okay. Number 10. Ever involved in a threesome, and would you do it again? Oh, God. I hope my mom's not watching this. Yes, I have been in a threesome. I've actually been in a fivesome, and I've been in an orgy. I can't even believe I'm saying this online. Anyway, yes, I have done it. Is it me? No, it's not. Would I do it again? I might. I might. It just, I don't. I kind of like one-on-one intimacy, and but I'm not gonna say it wasn't fun. It was actually kind of hot, and I really enjoyed it, especially the fivesome. That was really, really hot. And I'm just gonna say 2 words, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Rugby team. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Oh my God, I'm really blushing. I shouldn't have put on so much blush today. Okay, let's see. Okay. Ever have a one night stand? Honey, am I gay? That's all we ever have is one night stands. Yes, I've had one night stands. Okay. 3 celebrities you would like to have sex with. You guys are naughty. All these questions are about sex, I've noticed. Okay, 3 guys that I'd like to have sex with. Well, one, I know you guys are going to all go, oh God, but when he was younger, Tom Cruise, and I like him in Cocktail or Top Gun, but as he got older, no. But yeah, I'd still have sex with him. If he wanted to have sex with me, I'd say sure, what the hell. But, and what's the other one? I'm so bad with names. Oh God, Ryan Reynolds. Oh God, ever since I saw him in that movie with Sandra Bullock, The Proposal, whew, sexy. And one of the Baldwin guys, but when he was younger, yeah, I don't know if I can't remember. Is his name not Alec? Stephen, I think his name is Stephen Baldwin. When he was in Sliver. God, how I just dreamt of being what's her face, the blonde. Oh God, I'm so bad with names. Sharon Stone. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so those are the three that really would rock my world. But okay, let's see. Number 13. Would you rather have life in prison or be executed? Oh, this hair. Oh God, that's a hard one. I would say I would want to be executed. Get it over with. I don't want to sit there and rot in prison. Um, I don't want to be anyone's bitch. Um, I just, I don't. No, execution. Let's see. Have you ever faked an orgasm? Please, are we gay? Yes, I faked an orgasm. Sex was awful. It was terrible. I just wanted him to get off and go. And yes, yes, I have faked an orgasm. Have I faked an orgasm with a woman? Yes, I have. I'm sorry, I got the ceiling fan on and it's blowing my hair right in my eyes. Yes, I have faked an orgasm just to pretend I was done because I just wasn't in the mood anymore. Let's see. Okay, number 15. Do you believe in the death penalty? Yes. I am a very firm believer of the death penalty. I do not want a killer back out on the streets. I don't want him back into a program that's going to make him better. Once you kill, you've killed. It's done and over with. You're done. I'm sorry. I have a very big problem with the death penalty and people getting let go and people sitting on death row forever. You better be glad that I'm just not on the board. But I always say this. It's very cheap to execute somebody, and I don't understand why it costs so much money to execute somebody. But it's very cheap to execute somebody. It's a bullet, it's a gun, it's a shoot. Boom. Dead. It's done. It's over with. That's my view. But you have to have a reason to be executed. I mean, if you're taking out like 4 or 5 people, yeah, honey, you killed 4 or 5 people. That's 4 or 5 lives. There's no reason why you need to sit in jail and at Club Fed and get an education and play basketball for an hour. No, there's no reason for that. Shoot him. He's dead. That's it. Done. Okay. This is actually going to become a 2-part segment because I'm already at 20 seconds or 20 minutes, and you know how YouTube is. So this is the last question, and then I will do a part 2. Okay. What is the sexiest part of a guy that you like to kiss? Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, other than certain parts down below, because that's one of my favorites, but the sexiest part of a guy that I like to kiss is, let me show you, it's right here, right in this area, the neck region. I don't know what it is, I just find it sexy, especially a man who's built, and they got the 2 little clavicle bones popping through, and it's just, it gets me going, and I don't know, just to nuzzle it, I don't know, it's just cute. Sexy, it turns me on, and it turns them on, so. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we're going to wrap this up for part 1, and we'll be back in a few minutes with part 2. So if you're interested in watching, it'll come out tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. It'll be out Wednesday morning. So look forward to it. And I got more questions to ask that you guys have asked me. So thanks for watching part 1, and I will see you tomorrow with part 2. Bye for now.